Comet NEOWISE, also known as Comet C2020 F3, is a retrograde comet with a near parabolic orbit. Comet NEOWISE was discovered on March 27, 2020. It was discovered by the NEOWISE Space Telescope. The comet is expected to remain visible in the night skies to the naked eye throughout July 2020. Comet NEOWISE is visible to the naked eye in dark skies. For many astrophotographers and astronomers, they would have had to get up before sunrise to gaze into the twilight skies to see the best comet performance for the northern hemisphere since 1997, when Comet Hale-Bopp appeared. NEOWISE, which is catalogued as C2020 F3, emphatically ended the nearly quarter-century lack of spectacular comets. Earlier in 2020, the fear was that Comet NEOWISE would fizzle out like Atlas and Swan. However, these fears disappeared in June when NEOWISE proved to be an intrinsically bright comet with a highly condensed core. Comet NEOWISE brightened 100-fold from June 9th, when as a 7th magnitude object, it disappeared into the glare of the sun. Then, between the period of June 9th to June 27th, it appeared in the field of view of the LASCO 3 camera on NASA's Solar and Heliospheric Observatory, shining at a 2nd magnitude. Prior to the arrival of Comet NEOWISE at its perihelion, which is its closest point to the Sun, observers could glimpse it very low to the northeast horizon. It was immersed deep in bright twilight just before sunrise on July 1. Comet NEOWISE arrived at its perihelion on July 3rd, sweeping to its 27.7 million miles or 45.5 million kilometers of the Sun, and is now heading back out to the outer reaches of space. Despite all that, the comet continues to evolve, and its tail continues to grow. Up until now, the comet has been accessible only to those waking up at the break of dawn and scanning the sky near the northeast horizon. The comet has appeared to rise tail first, followed by its bright head or coma, shining as bright as a 1st magnitude star. So far, the comet has had to compete with low altitude, bright twilight, and the light of a nearly full moon. Some have been stymied from getting a good look at NEOWISE because of these factors, or perhaps because of poor weather. But things are going to be getting better for sky watchers in the days ahead. Therefore, it seems the best is yet to come with Comet NEOWISE. Although the comet is moving away from the Sun and beginning to fade, that dimming initially will likely be slow because it is now approaching the Earth. It will be closest to our planet on the evening of July 22nd, which is called its perigee. This is when it will be 64.3 million miles or 103.5 million kilometers away from the Earth. Thereafter, it will fade. Its fading will be more rapid as the comet will then be receding from both the Earth and the Sun. The brightness of a sky object is based on its magnitude. Bright stars are ranked 1st magnitude. The star Deneb in the Summer Triangle falls into this ranking. The fairly bright stars are of 2nd magnitude. Polaris, the North Star, is a 2nd magnitude star. A star of 3rd magnitude is considered of medium brightness. Meregs, the star that joins the handle and bowl of the Big Dipper, falls into this category. It is a 3rd magnitude star. Forecast for Comet NEOWISE is that The comet will be at first magnitude from now until July 11th. It will get to second magnitude from July 12th to July 17th, and it will reach third magnitude between July 18th and July 22. As a morning object, the comet's best views will come during a 3-day stretch on the mornings of July 11th, July 12th, and July 13th. The comet will be about 10 degrees above the northeast horizon, available for viewing 80 minutes before sunrise, the beginning of nautical twilight. Your clenched fist held at arm's length measures approximately 10 degrees in width. So on 3 of these mornings, the head of Comet NEOWISE will appear about 1 fist up from the northeast horizon. The sky should appear reasonably dark at these times, with only the light of the last quarter moon providing any interference. As the minutes tick off, the comet will be getting higher, but the dawn sky will be getting increasingly brighter as well. After July 13th, NEOWISE will drop rapidly lower and swing more toward the north-northeast. By July 18th, it will appear only 5 degrees above the horizon at the start of nautical twilight. Few mornings later, the altitude of the comet would have become too low to allow it to be seen at all in the pre-sunrise sky. As morning visibility diminishes, there is good news. Comet NEOWISE will become prominent in the evening sky after sunset. This means that more people will get to see it during primetime viewing hours, instead of having to wake early in the mornings. The first good opportunity to see Comet NEOWISE will be on July 12th, when the head of the comet will stand 5 degrees above the north-northwest horizon, 80 minutes after sunset, which is the end of nautical twilight. It will be available for viewing on July 14th and July 19th as well. Best time to see it during the evening is between July 14th to 19th. It is recommended that observers should seek the most favorable conditions to view the comet. Although Comet NEOWISE is bright, it can be obliterated by thin horizon clouds, haze, humid air, smoke, twilight glow, and especially city lights. The farther away you get from a metropolitan area, the darker your sky and the better your view of Comet NEOWISE. Also, remember to bring your binoculars. These will enhance your view of the comet. There will be no moonlight to brighten the sky, because the moon will be at a waning crescent and will be visible only in the morning sky through July 20th. On successive July evenings, the comet will grow fainter, but it will be farther from the sun, setting later and visible in a darker sky. As we move into August, the comet will be very well placed for observers with small telescope. Now, keep a lookout for Comet NEOWISE. It will be visible in the night sky for many days throughout July. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you discover in the night skies as you keep looking out for Comet NEOWISE. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching the Learning Academy.